Thank you for listening to BizPod with me, Paul.
And me, Rachel.
Our weekly business English podcast where we talk about the news, social media, and hot topics from a business point of view. You'll get a podcast and links to the articles we discuss. This way you can share your thoughts too. Join us as we discuss what's on our minds this week.
Paul, do you use LinkedIn?
Yeah, of course I do. You know I do. I'm always on LinkedIn.
Okay. Do you use AI?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, did you know that OpenAI, the people behind ChatGPT, are going to open a jobs platform like LinkedIn?
Yeah, I'd heard about it, yeah.
Okay.
It's the OpenAI jobs platform.
Yeah. Why do you think they're doing this, though?
I don't know. That's a good question. Well, I mean, the article that you're pointing to, I suppose, is all about demonstrating or showing how important AI skills are currently, but also how more important they're going to become in the future.
Or do you think it's their way of mitigating the potential redundancies? You know, as if to say, well, we're not just giving you AI, but we're also going to help you find another job or learn about AI and use it so you will still be relevant.
Yeah, okay.
I think they're mitigating their future guilt.
Okay. So those guys at AI, they're thinking, oh my God, we've created this thing which is going to take over everyone's jobs.
Yeah.
Should we feel guilty about it? And they're going, well, we should, but we don't.
Let's do something that, you know, it's like those people who pay a lot of money to offset their carbon footprint, but they still take private jets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. All those billionaires that fly into the
Davos.
They fly into these summits about climate change.
Well, there's a very interesting article. It's from CNBC and it's about OpenAI building this AI jobs platform, and they say it's going to challenge Microsoft's LinkedIn. Now, I didn't know that LinkedIn was owned by Microsoft.
Did you not? Oh,
no,
I did.
I didn't. No.
Yeah, I did. I knew that.
The thing is, in the article, it says that Microsoft listed OpenAI as its biggest competitor.
Yeah.
Yet, Microsoft is also OpenAI's biggest investor.
Yeah.
Which seems like a conflict. Or is it Microsoft trying to control OpenAI so it doesn't compete with it?
Could be. Well, there's that sort of, saying. Do you remember the saying from The Godfather? Keep your friends close.
And your enemies closer. Yeah.
So it could be something like that. But I think sort of Microsoft has been a big investor in OpenAI for a long time.
Right.
I mean, but at the same time, Microsoft were also sort of creating their own AI LLM, weren't they?
Okay.
The
Copilot.
Copilot, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe it's a case of just sort of, just keeping your options open, or is it keeping your friends close but your enemies closer?
I don't know. But what about us? What about for people who use LinkedIn? I mean, it's like your professional social media. Do we need another professional social media?
Yeah, but I think this one is going to be particularly focusing on AI skills.
Okay.
The article speaks about it's going to help people certify their AI skills. So presumably there's going to be training involved in this platform as well.
Yeah, but every man and his mate is going to have to be on it if you don't want to lose your job.
So let's make sure we sign up quickly. We're one of the first.
But does that mean that we're going to not use LinkedIn?
I don't know. Probably not. Because, I know LinkedIn is a great jobs network, but I was speaking to some recruiters recently who say if you're in the professional recruitment business, there are other platforms better than LinkedIn.
Such as?
I can't remember the names, to be honest. But I think LinkedIn is a great professional networking tool. If you're a recruiter, there are probably other tools that you use as well as LinkedIn.
So it's part of the mix.
Yeah.
Because it talks about learning, and it talks about, obviously, LinkedIn has LinkedIn Learning. And if people didn't know, I am a LinkedIn Learning instructor. I have 3 courses
on LinkedIn.
They will be in the article if you want to try them out. But they're saying that OpenAI is going to have this OpenAI academy, which they've got academy already, but they're going to put it part of this jobs platform so that it will be in direct competition with LinkedIn Learning, and it'll offer video courses across business, technology and all the rest with certifications again, but obviously based on AI.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see how things develop in this world of AI. And yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to go, but I'm kind of, I mean, you and I can remember before the internet.
Yes.
The world before the internet.
Oh, it was so peaceful.
But when the internet was created, I don't think any of us had any idea how much it would transform our lives and our working lives.
I think, I mean, you had Web 1, which was just like basically reading a book or a dictionary online, but it was when it came into Web 2 and you could interact with it, you could post stuff yourself.
Yeah.
That's when things really kicked off, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So again, with the AI, with the AI revolution, nobody knows how it's going to change, how it's going to affect our lives and our jobs. But probably it's going to be something similar to how the internet changed our lives and our work, but on acid.
I don't know. I mean, the thing I'm thinking is if AI is doing all this stuff for us, then where are we learning? It talks about a learning platform, but, you know, like if you use AI for coding, are you learning how to code? No. So the knowledge is going to be lost. There's going to be lost knowledge because only the computer knows how to do it eventually. That's my concern. So sometimes, you know, you and me, if the electricity was off, there was no internet, we would know where to get information because we used to go to the library and get a book out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember ordering books and waiting 2 weeks for them. But I don't think people today...
Especially young people.
Yeah.
Young people who've grown up in the social media world would understand or know what to do without the internet. I totally agree.
Could they cope with having to wait for information?
No, probably not.
Yeah.
I don't think they could.
No.
Do you know what? I heard Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO, I heard him say something quite interesting recently about AI, ChatGPT, these LLMs. And he said he's actually stopped using them for writing emails, for writing this, that, and the other, because he says if you just, well, his thinking was if you just let the AI do it for you, you're not learning anything yourself. If you want to write an email to somebody, then if you just it's almost like having a secretary or an assistant that does all your work for you.
Yeah.
You don't actually do anything yourself and you don't really retain any knowledge or value for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, you're not reaching out to that person and making a genuine connection because there's going to be information you know in your head that the AI doesn't know unless you tell it.
Yeah.
And why should you tell everything to the AI? So in that personal email, the personal touch is gone.
Yeah.
Plus also, you're not going to necessarily remember what was in the email if it's just been generated.
Yeah, because you haven't really written it. You're probably not going to read it in detail.
Exactly.
You're just going to trust that it's okay and send it.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a little bit like I don't know, you can imagine like a really important person has a secretary or PA that does all the work. I imagine if you were my PA, Rachel.
Well, okay, is that because I'm female? No. You would be my PA.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Imagine I was your PA, Rachel, and you wanted something doing.
Yeah.
But you weren't going to do it yourself. You're just going to say to your PA, me, do this for me.
Yeah.
AI is a bit like that. So you're not actually doing it yourself. You're outsourcing to another person.
Delegating.
Delegating.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. But on the learning point, I do think unless it's learning, I mean, we know with languages, learning only happens when you make mistakes, when things don't happen, the way you want them to, when you have a challenge, and that's when you make the leaps and bounds. Yes, you can learn the grammar rules and everything, but it's only when you try and put them into practice and you don't get them quite right, or you need to get your head around it, or you need to tell somebody else how
to do it,
to do something.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great, don't get me wrong, I use AI. it has saved so much time. Things that used to take me 2 weeks to do, I can do in a morning now, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But
what?
I worry that there's gaps in your brain of the process of what you're doing, that you're not that close to the project anymore. It's, if you haven't been through all the pain points of trying to figure things out, then...
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
But, so, let's talk about ChatGPT's study mode.
GPTs, you missed the T.
Sorry, ChatGPT's study mode.
Yeah.
I prefer Gemini, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
Gemini has like a study mode as well, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What's your opinion? What's your view on those? Do you think they're good tools for helping people study no matter what they're studying?
I prefer Notebook LM, which is part of the Google, because you can put all your resources of everything you're on a topic in one space and then interrogate it. So it's like you've got Gemini or ChatGPT, like a little chat function, but it's just interrogating the sources that you upload to it.
Yeah.
It can go outside as well to the web.
If you ask it to.
If you ask it to. But and it gives you study notes, it gives you flashcards, it gives you an audio version, a video version. It really reinforces the learning. So I think that is a fantastic study tool. Yes, there is the learning function in Gemini, which I think is good for interaction, for Italian.
Yeah.
But I, as you know, actually prefer Copilot for practicing my speaking. When my Italian, if I'm having a chat, it's with Copilot.
Yeah.
Not Gemini.
Yeah, and not ChatGPT.
No, and I love Google, but I don't think Gemini is quite up to scratch with the two-way dialogue that Copilot is.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Yeah. So if you're searching on the internet, I mean, we have the verb to Google something.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's going to be a verb to ChatGPT something? No, because I don't think there's going to be perhaps one dominant AI system. Or perhaps there is going to be a dominant AI system, but I don't know which one it's going to be.
I did the other day, because I've been playing around with Synthesia.
Okay.
And I actually said to somebody, I'm fully avatared up. And then I said to them, is that a word?
Is that a word? To be avatared up.
To be in the passive mode.
Yeah. Maybe it is. You invented it. You created it. I am fully avatared up.
Is it a phrase or verb to be avatared up?
I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, so that's what I was thinking. Like, search is dominated by Google. Who is going to dominate AI? I don't know yet.
No, maybe like people have Apple or Microsoft, different
flavors.
Yeah, there's Firefox for your browser, different things like that. I think it's very personal as well, because like with computer desktops, like my desktop, I like in a certain way. I like my email box clear. You've got emails that would drive me crazy. You've got lists of like 99 unread, and I'm like,
okay.
What? And also how you lay things out, your folders and your files. And I think the way you use AI is very personal.
Very personal.
It's a bit like music, isn't it? Music is very personal.
So, yeah.
Books are very personal. I'm just worried we are going to lose touch with some of the basics. They're going to get lost.
Yeah, I agree with you, yeah.
Like lost languages or...
Yeah. Some of those skills that people have are going to get lost. Like, like the coding, like you mentioned.
And then something will break and nobody will be able to fix it. All you got to do is pull the plug off. Plug out. Yeah. No electricity. You're stuffed.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll be dead before all this happens, so don't worry about it.
Come on, don't kill us off just yet.
Well, the plastic will get us, or climate change will get us, or the aliens will get us.
Okay, or the AI is going to get us.
So there we go.
Okay.
All
so
right.
we're doomed.
We'll
see you next week.
All right, bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening. We hope you liked our podcast. And please don't forget to subscribe and stay connected with us. Until next time, goodbye.